I think by far the main thing was the elephant, seeing the elephant and the helicopter YouTube video and the 2,000 some odd hits we got.
I'd say the entrance of the baraat is what we've gotten the most. We've gotten a phone call a day still. Still to this day, somebody sends a random email or a phone call saying, oh my God, you know, we tried to make it an Indian wedding like it would have been in India, but we did it here. And that's really hard to do because it's hard to find an elephant in America for them to actually bring them out because they're generally not tame animals. And I guess Chris found out the hard way.
Our plans for the baraat were really ambitious, and we wanted to do something that a lot of people hadn't seen before, or just to do something a little bit different. And you know, as you know, in an Indian wedding, the way the groom enters with his procession is one of the main parts of the wedding. And our plan was for me, with my sister at my side, to be in a helicopter and land in a helicopter, and then after that get on an elephant, and that's an elephant which was, you know, decorated. And so we wanted to make it kind of that part as traditional as possible. Because
so I should interject and tell you a funny story about the band. So, you know, Prayas wanted, in India you typically have a full brass band. It's very hard to get that here. So Prayas, you know, he wanted the best baraat and he got one. So his parents actually went out on a limb and hired an all-American Caucasian brass band. Well, they don't know how to play Indian music. Surprise, surprise. So actually what the band did was we gave them instrumental CDs of Indian baraat music, and they actually composed all the music from scratch without any sheet music. So it was quite an interesting spectacle. I didn't get to see it, but I heard it was good.
So the helicopter left the hotel, and I think it was about a 10-minute ride to where the wedding was taking place. And to look down and to just see all of those people was really kind of a sight to be seen. I mean, you have on your left, as I'm looking down on the wedding venue, Sonali's, the bride's side, which was greeting the groom's side, and then on the other side was my family and our guests getting together, and that's kind of when I said, wow, this is going to be something really amazing. It was probably as amazing from their perspective as it was mine. And so the helicopter landed. Then I got out, and to see all my family and friends and guests there, that was amazing. And that just kind of a little nervous, but you know, just not nervous, but just so much excitement. You know, I was just so excited to be there. It was just a great time. And then I get on top of the elephant, and the view from there was amazing. To all my sides were all of our guests, and to just see all of that happen and all of the colors kind of all in harmony and the procession moving was just wonderful.
So, I'm sitting upstairs in the room where the bride gets ready, and I had, by the way, no clue what's going on in the baraat, and I wasn't really told about it prior to the wedding either. And so, I'm just hearing stories, people running upstairs, oh my God, did you know that there's this? Did you know that there's that? And I'm like, let's just get the wedding started. I want to see my man.
Along the waterline walk.
So I get off the elephant, and we danced and we had a great time, and we had a little surprise left for Sonali's side, and I guess my side too. No, nobody expected it, and it was great just to see that, and it was a really nice surprise for both of our families. So it was really well done.
Welcome everyone to this beautiful morning.
In an Indian wedding, it's the bride's family receives the groom's side. So the groom comes in this processional, which lasted for about 45 minutes or so, I believe, was his processional. And his family then meets my family at the front of the banquet hall.
One, two, three. Got it.
On their side, they have this tradition. I guess the side that picks the other side up is, I guess, the stronger,
the more prominent side. So we don't know who won that battle.
That was fun to see that exchange. So I'm on the stairs, and I'm waiting, I guess, for the first meeting with my bride, the first time during the wedding, and just the weight the wait was, I was waiting and waiting, and it just made the anticipation just made it all the more exciting. And then when she came down, she was, I mean, looking like $1,000,000, and she looked beautiful. I mean, beautiful. I still remember, the way I felt when I saw her for the first time that day.
At the bottom of the stairs at the landing was my groom and my husband, Prayas, and he looked amazing. And the only thing I can compare it to is Aladdin on Aladdin. I mean, he looked just like Aladdin. Just, the whole getup, the whole garb. He had the most stunning wedding outfit on. I believe that his mom got custom made also. And he just looked really, really handsome. And I think that's when it finally hit me that, I'm getting married today.
ओम ह्रीं देवाय नमः ह्रीं माधवाय नमः ह्रीं भक्ति शून्याचार्य धर्मकल्याण वृद्धा विनायकमया समर्पयामि वरुणदेवताः पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि पूर्वे ऋग्वेदाय वाराः कल्पे सर्वमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशति सर्वे कलियुगे कलियुगपरमशरणे give his hand. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we are offering the sun god. He's Arya holding the sun. We are offering slowly. The sun gives energy, light and energy. Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Suryanarayanam Namaha Argham Samarpayami Suryanarayan Devaya Namo Namaha Sabke jalan ki भैया तुझको पिया ने देख लिया हाय रे धोखे ओम ह्रीं सवित्रे नमः ओम ह्रीं सवित्रे नमः विष्णुरूपाय वराय नमः गन्धं समर्पयामि विष्णुरूपाय वराय नमः अक्षतां समर्पयामि प्राणवायुरस्तु आय मम नेत्रे चक्षुरस्तु मम कर्णयो गौरस्तु and shoulder mama baho shaktirasthu mama purvo ojostu sarasari लगा दो बोलिए प्रति गृह्यकामी मलगणौ सावधान आचार्यौ सावधान काली कंडी सावधान मदन फलबद्ध सावधान करिया पटांदर समय है.
So, in an Indian wedding, it seems like the baraat or the groom's arrival seems to get all the glory. But, I think I'm a little partial to the bride. I think the bride's entrance is significant as well. So, basically, what I chose to do was have my four of my brothers, which was my real brother, Milan, and then a few of my cousins, walk me in under a canopy or a piece of basically bridal fabric. It's an awesome feeling. Like, you're walking down, everybody's looking at you. And, as I'm walking down the aisle, I obviously looked at the mandap first, which is the stage area. And I saw Prayas, and I just looked and thought, oh my God, this is real. This is my wedding day. What do most brides think? You never really hits you till you actually walk into, the church or the temple or the banquet facility, wherever you're having your wedding. So it was great.
शुभलग्नौ सावधान आचार्यौ सावधान कन्यादान दाता काली गंडी सावधान कन्याकाय नमः।